Good morning. It is Tuesday, October 21st, and it is morning. We are getting ready to leave for the day. Here is our bus. There's Julia. And we're going to do a walking tour of Riga and then do other fun stuff this afternoon. All right, we are off the bus. We did a little bus tour of Riga, saw their beautiful river, their stunning public, their library, National Library, and now we're doing a tour of the Art Nouveau section. These are blocks from the Berlin Wall. Huh. And the message is these blocks that were brought here in 1990 are not to separate, but to unite. So we are starting our tour of the Art Nouveau district. Stunning buildings. And these are some of the Art Nouveau buildings. These were built in the 1890s to the beginning of World War I. It just, the little touches are amazing. All right, I'm still obsessed with this building. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. And then I'm loving the cats. There's the peacocks again. Like I said, I am obsessed with this building and the decorations. Alright, more Art Nouveau buildings. Not quite as decorated as the previous one. The one in the corner that I was obsessed with. But still gorgeous. Alright, here's another one that is beautifully decorated. And this is the other side of this house. It was built by the same guy that built the other house that I was obsessed with. Wow. Yeah, but like Medusas. There's some Medusas. There's our keyhole windows. Love the lions. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. This is, I think she said the architect is Michael Eisenberg. I don't know if that's right. But this is an out-of-control house. We have Valkyries up here. The guy in this house wanted to be a fancier house than the house with the lions on top. And he may have succeeded. Michael Eisenstein is the name of the architect who did all the crazy houses. And we've got dragons here. Very cool dragons. All right, and there we have more. This is, again, reminds me of Paris and some of the buildings, Art Nouveau buildings in Paris. I really love this building. I love that window up there. This is another crazy. Oh, look at the guy up in the balcony. Wow. Wow. And again, another Michael Eisenstein building. These guys up here in the corner. Oh my gosh. It was built for a publisher, and so it looks like an open book. Oh, fascinating. The name of the sculpture is Good Morning. So this is the Russian embassy, and then this is across the street from it, as it should be. And they renamed the street to the Street of Independence of Ukraine. So the Russian embassy is on the Independence of Ukraine street. All right, we have stopped for a photo op at the Dalga River. This is the largest Latvian flag here. There's a modern office building. And going down, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day. Really beautiful. And this, I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to get, that's the National Library. I'm not sure if I did this before. This is a reconstructed building that was originally built in 1334, and it was reconstructed in 1999. It's the Guild of the Blackheads, the Bachelor Merchants. And this is the dog from Flo, and she also said there's a capybara. Flo, the animated movie that won the Oscar. Okay, and this is St. John's Lutheran Church, and this is the oldest rooster. The rooster is a big deal here in Riga. It's from the 16th century. And this is a sculpture from Bremen, and it's the Bremen musicians. Like the oh, there's Renee. She's touching the bowl.
What's that supposed to mean when you touch it?
Okay, I got. All right, Joanne, look at me. Okay. So this is the oldest building in Riga right now. It dates from 1209. It's still standing. It belonged to German knights. Okay, we are in front of this old pharmacy. It's now called Black Magic. The Black Balsam, their famous drink, is 90 proof. Wow. It has 24 herbs. Wow. This used to be where the wall was, and then they let people build their homes where the back wall was the city wall. So pretty. So this is another rebuilt building. It was a guild hall. It was rebuilt in the 19th century. So this guild hall, you could only be German to join the guild. This rich gentleman was not German. He was not allowed to join the guild. So he put this cat up, but the cat's rear end was facing the other direction, facing the guild hall, as a sign of, yeah. But court said they had to turn the cat around, so that's why he's facing the guild hall. And this is the longest building in Riga. Originally, it was barracks for troops. And now it's restaurants, bars, there's an embassy, all kinds of stuff. So we are currently outside the city walls. We're going to go in through what's called the Swedish Gate to go into the old town. This is the Swedish Gate. We're officially entering the city through the Swedish gates. And the noisy street, the soldiers. Oh, this is noisy street down here with the flags. And that's a Swedish lion. And there were residences built in the walls. Okay, so when peasants came to Riga, they had to bring cobblestones, 2 for every visit, and that's what they used to put on the roads. And this is Noisy Street. And it was called Noisy Street because when the soldiers in the barracks, the yellow barracks, would come back from the bar, they were very noisy because they were drunk. So they called this Noisy Street. And this is a medieval street in Riga. And this is one of the three brothers. It's been there since the 15th century. Okay, and that's one of the brothers. 1646, and then that is the newest brother, and this is the third brother, and these guys are playing America, which, okay, I was wrong. The green one is the youngest brother, and it's smaller because it was more expensive to build. This is the middle brother, and they're playing here. This is the oldest because of how small the windows are. They had to pay taxes on having windows. It had a little front yard, if you could call it a front yard. It's like a Chicago yard. Ha! And this is the Riga Cathedral. It's composed of like 5 different styles. And it is the main Lutheran church of Latvia. And we are going to have a concert in the cathedral, but look at those little pumpkins. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And we're going to head in. It has an amazing pipe organ too. So we're going to see a concert at noon in the cathedral and hear the glorious organ. But this is the cloister. And found out the cathedral is 800 years old. So let's walk around real quick. Oh! No, I won't have to say this does look 800 years old. And they have all kinds of stuff in the hallways, I guess, from the old cathedral. Okay, and we are inside the cathedral. I'm sure it's gone through many iterations in the last 800 years. It's got some beautiful stained glass. It's got some clear glass. That's lovely up there. Wow. All right, we need to find the organ. And that is the organ, and oh my gosh, that's, oops. Didn't mean to do that. Quite impressive. And I love the font. That's old. All right, and my partners in crime here got us a seat in the very front. And we're going to listen to a wonderful organ concert. And there are video screens of the organist. We just can't see where we're sitting, but we'll be able to hear her. Concert has started. Oh my gosh, got goosebumps. Okay, I'm not going to film the whole thing, but this is amazing. All right, I moved back to watch the organist. Wow. Jeez. So impressive. Okay, so we are done with the concert. This is the highest television tower in Europe, and they call it the Eiffel, like the Latvian Eiffel Tower. Okay, we are having lunch in a place called Lido, and it's a chain here, and you start out with your drinks. And I'm loving it. It's all on tap. And then you got beer, like several different kinds of beer. And here are the desserts. They look amazing. Look at the cannoli. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's some soup. Okay, and here is what we ended up with. Oh my gosh. Yum. And here's the dining room on the second floor. It's just such a happy, bright place. And then here's the food lines. Like, their food is amazing looking, and it tasted wonderful. There's salads, and they just, oh, so good. So we are in the Central Market. It's actually a huge, there's 5 buildings. They're like hangars. This is one of them. We're by the food court. Wow. All right, we are still in the Central Market. We have gone, these are some of the outside vendors. And the seagulls are something else. These seagulls are massive.
You're gonna turn up with the glare, but...
Well, we went back to the room, took a rest for a couple hours, and now we're out and about. We're actually up on 26, looking at the view up on the sky bar at our hotel. Beautiful. We are continuing our walk around. The sun is very bright in the west. It's so beautiful, though. All right, we're a little tiny window in the back by the elevators, and it's a much better view here. You can see the television tower, and you can see the Stalin's Tower, and the river. The river is so beautiful. And this is where we had lunch. This is the Lido, or Lido. I didn't take a picture of the outside, I don't think. So we're heading for the medieval place. Okay, and here's what it looks like. Wow. Okay. Wow. I don't think we can get in.
He said he thinks not, Margie.
He thinks not.
Yeah. So we have to...
Okay, we got French onion soup, and this is how it came. These are actual coals heating the soup up. This is like a puff pastry top that comes off. We got bread.
This is worth the price of
Oh my gosh, so much fun. Okay, all right, here's the outside. Here come the happy travelers. And how much fun was this?